Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, wow, I feel younger than I look today? Or perhaps, more often, has the opposite thought crossed your mind? It's a strange feeling, isn't it? When the face staring back seems to belong to someone older than the person you feel inside. We all have this internal age, a vitality and spirit that hopefully stays young, but sometimes the physical signs start to catch up, or even worse, they seem to sprint ahead, making us feel worn down, less energetic, and yes, just older than we really are. It's a painful reality for many of us, this disconnect between how we feel and how the world perceives us, or even how we perceive ourselves in moments of quiet reflection. But what if I told you that some of the things quietly adding years to your appearance and your energy levels aren't big, dramatic events, but small, everyday habits you might not even think twice about? It's true, there are simple parts of our daily routine that, over time, can subtly diminish our glow, sap our strength, and make us feel creakier than we should. The good news, the really good news, is that because they are habits, we have the power to change them. They aren't inevitable consequences of birthdays passing. They are things we can influence in this video. We're going to look at 5 of these surprising habits that might be quietly making you look and feel older than your years. They're often overlooked, but making small adjustments to them can make a significant difference. Stick around and watch to the end, because I promise there's something waiting for you that will truly surprise you about the power you hold over how you age. Let's start with one habit that seems so basic, so fundamental, and yet so many of us simply don't get enough of it. I'm talking about water. Plain, simple water. You might think, what's water got to do with looking and feeling old? Well, quite a lot. Actually, our bodies are like complex internal gardens, and water is the essential rain that keeps everything thriving. When we don't drink enough, especially as we get older, the effects are far more profound than just feeling a bit thirsty. For starters, think about your skin. Hydrated skin is plump, elastic, and has a natural radiance. When you're dehydrated, even slightly, your skin can look dull, dry, and fine lines and wrinkles become much more prominent. It's like trying to iron a dry, wrinkled shirt versus one that's slightly damp. The damp one smooths out so much easier. Our skin cells need water to function optimally, to repair themselves, and to maintain that youthful bounce. Chronic dehydration can make your skin lose its elasticity over time, contributing to that saggy, tired look. But it's not just about how you look. How does dehydration make you feel older? Oh, in so many ways. Feeling sluggish and low on energy. Dehydration is a major culprit. Even mild dehydration can make you feel tired, foggy-headed, and irritable. Your body is literally struggling to perform its basic functions without enough fluid. Think about trying to walk through thick mud versus on a smooth path. That's a bit like how your body feels internally when it's trying to circulate blood, transport nutrients, and filter waste without adequate hydration. This feeling of low energy makes everyday tasks feel harder, and that cumulative effort can make you feel significantly older and more worn out than you need to be. Then there's digestion. Water is crucial for keeping things moving smoothly through your digestive system. Without enough, you can experience constipation, bloating, and discomfort, which absolutely contributes to feeling heavy, sluggish, and just generally unwell. All things we associate with feeling older. Joint pain is another big one. Cartilage, the cushion in our joints, is largely made of water. Proper hydration helps keep that cartilage healthy and slippery, allowing your joints to move smoothly. When you're dehydrated, the cartilage can become less effective, leading to increased friction, pain, and stiffness. Waking up feeling stiff and achy is certainly something that can make you feel your age, and not in a good way. So, what can you do about it? It sounds almost too simple. Drink more water. But how do you make it a habit? Start small. Maybe aim for 1 extra glass in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. Get a water bottle you like and keep it with you throughout the day. Set reminders on your phone if you need to. Sip regularly. Don't wait until you're parched. Remember that by the time you feel thirsty, you're likely already dehydrated. Pay attention to the signals your body sends. And think beyond just plain water. Herbal teas count, as do water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables. The key is consistency, making sure you're consistently hydrating your body throughout the day. Every day can have a truly transformative effect on both how your skin looks and how your body feels from the inside out. It's one of the simplest yet most powerful anti-aging habits there is. Now, let's talk about the second habit that silently steals your youthful vitality. And this one affects almost every part of your being: not getting enough quality sleep. We've all had nights where we didn't sleep well, and we know how dreadful we feel the next day: groggy, irritable, unable to focus. But what happens when poor sleep becomes a regular pattern? When you consistently shortchange your body and mind on rest? Well, the signs of aging become much more pronounced, both visually and internally. Sleep is your body's crucial time for repair and rejuvenation. While you're asleep, your body is busy repairing tissues, consolidating memories, balancing hormones, and clearing out toxins. When you don't get enough sleep, these vital processes are interrupted or cut short. On the outside, the signs are unmistakable. Those dark circles and bags under your eyes, a classic sign of sleep deprivation. Your skin loses its opportunity to repair itself overnight, leading to a duller complexion, more noticeable fine lines, and a lack of that healthy glow. Collagen production, which keeps your skin firm and elastic, slows down when you're not getting enough restorative sleep. It's sometimes called beauty sleep for a reason. It truly is when your body works on maintaining your outward appearance. But the internal effects of poor sleep are perhaps even more impactful on how you feel. Chronic sleep deprivation messes with your hormones, leading to increased stress hormones like cortisol, which can contribute to inflammation and break down collagen. It impairs your cognitive function, making you feel foggy-brained, forgetful, and slower to react. All things that make you feel older than your chronological age. Your energy levels plummet, making you feel constantly tired and lacking motivation. Simple activities feel like a huge effort. Poor sleep can also affect your mood, making you more prone to irritability, anxiety, and even symptoms of depression, which can profoundly impact your overall sense of well-being and zest for life. So, how do you cultivate better sleep habits, especially when it seems harder to get a good night's rest as you get older? It starts with creating a routine. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock. Create a relaxing bedtime ritual, maybe a warm bath, reading a book, listening to calm music. Avoid screens, phones, tablets, TVs for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with melatonin production, the hormone that signals it's time to sleep. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, an optimal environment for rest. Be mindful of what you eat and drink in the hours before bed. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. If you find yourself struggling to fall asleep, instead of tossing and turning, get up and do something quiet and relaxing in another room until you feel tired. Then, go back to bed. It takes practice. But prioritizing good sleep is one of the most effective things you can do to both look more vibrant and feel significantly more energetic and youthful. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity for healthy aging. Making these two habits, proper hydration and prioritizing sleep, non-negotiable parts of your day, is a powerful first step in reclaiming your vitality and pushing back against those quiet signs of aging. It's about building a foundation of wellness from the inside out, and the benefits truly show. Moving on from the crucial foundations of hydration and sleep, let's delve into a habit that's deeply ingrained in modern life and has a surprisingly significant impact on how quickly we show our age, both inside and out. I'm talking about our relationship with food. Specifically, the habit of consistently choosing processed foods high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients over whole, nutrient-dense options. You see, the saying, "You are what you eat," isn't just a clever phrase, it's a profound truth. Especially as we get older, our bodies become less resilient, less able to bounce back from dietary assaults. When we fuel ourselves with foods that are stripped of nutrients and loaded with inflammatory compounds, it takes a toll. Think about sugar. For instance, beyond the obvious impact on our waistline and blood sugar levels. Excessive sugar intake leads to something called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins, including collagen and elastin, the very proteins that keep our skin firm and supple. This process creates harmful compounds that make these proteins stiff and brittle, contributing directly to wrinkles and sagging skin. It's like rusting from the inside out. Processed foods are also often high in unhealthy trans and saturated fats, which can contribute to inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation is a silent accelerator of aging. It damages cells, tissues, and organs over time, contributing to a host of age-related conditions and making you feel achy, tired, and generally unwell. When you're inflamed internally, it often shows externally as well, sometimes in skin conditions or just a general lack of vibrancy. Furthermore, these foods are often lacking in the essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that our bodies desperately need to repair damage, fight off free radicals, unstable molecules that cause cellular damage associated with aging, and maintain healthy cell function. Things like vitamin C for collagen production, vitamin E for skin health, and various antioxidants found in colorful fruits and vegetables are the building blocks of youthful health. When we fill up on empty calories from processed snacks, sugary drinks, and fast food, we're missing out on the vital nutrients that help us look and feel younger. We might feel a temporary energy boost from sugar, but it's quickly followed by a crash, leaving us feeling more tired and sluggish than before. This constant up and down on energy levels is exhausting and contributes to that feeling of being worn out and older. So, how do you shift this habit? It's not about drastic diets, but about making conscious choices more often. Start by reading labels and becoming aware of hidden sugars and unhealthy fats. Try to incorporate more whole, unprocessed foods into your meals. Fill your plate with colorful vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats from sources like avocados and nuts, and complex carbohydrates like whole grains. Don't aim for perfection overnight, but aim for progress, swapping out that sugary soda for water, choosing fruit instead of a cookie for a snack, or cooking a simple meal at home instead of getting takeout a few nights a week can make a significant difference over time. Focus on adding in nutritious foods rather than just restricting. The more good stuff you eat, the less room there is for the not-so-good stuff, and the more energy, clarity, and glow you'll gain. It's about nourishing your body from the inside, and that nourishment reflects outward, helping you feel stronger, look brighter, and simply feel younger. Now, let's talk about a habit that has become almost unavoidable in our modern world, and it's literally making us stiffer, weaker, and contributing to a slouched posture that adds years to our appearance. I'm referring to excessive sitting. Many of us spend hours upon hours each day sitting, at the breakfast table, commuting, at work, watching television, browsing on a tablet. Our bodies were designed to move, and when we spend too much time in a sedentary state, our muscles weaken, our joints stiffen, and our circulation slows down. Think about it when you sit for long periods. Your hip flexors can tighten, your glute muscles can weaken, and your core muscles aren't engaged. This imbalance can lead to poor posture, back pain, and a shuffling gait. All things that make you look and feel older. A strong core and good posture are fundamental to looking and feeling vibrant and capable. Slouching doesn't just look tired, it can actually affect your breathing and energy levels. Beyond the structural issues, prolonged sitting is associated with slower metabolism, weight gain, and increased risk of various health problems that we typically associate with aging, like heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Your circulation suffers when you sit for extended periods, which can lead to swollen ankles and cold extremities. The simple act of moving helps your lymphatic system, which is crucial for getting rid of toxins, and also helps blood flow freely, delivering oxygen and nutrients to all parts of your body, including your skin and brain. When circulation is poor, your skin can look less vibrant, and you might experience brain fog. Feeling stiff and creaky when you finally stand up after sitting for a long time is a direct result of this lack of movement. And it's a tangible feeling that makes you feel older than you might be. That feeling of your body being resistant to movement is a quiet reminder of the impact of being sedentary. So, how do you combat the sitting habit when it's such a big part of modern life? It's about incorporating movement throughout your day, even in small bursts. Set a timer to get up and move around for 5 to 10 minutes every hour. Walk to get a glass of water. Do some simple stretches. Walk around while on the phone, if you work at a desk. Consider a standing desk or modifying your workspace so you can alternate between sitting and standing. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Park further away from the entrance. Integrate short walks into your day, perhaps after meals. Even gentle movement makes a difference. The key is to break up those long periods of stillness. Regular movement helps keep your muscles strong and flexible, improves circulation, boosts your mood, and helps you maintain better posture. It's not about becoming a marathon runner overnight. It's about reminding your body what it's designed to do: move. And as you move more, you'll find you feel more limber, more energetic, and less burdened by the stiffness and aches that can make you feel older than you are. It's a habit that directly feeds into your physical vitality and how capable and energetic you feel. Now for the fifth habit that quietly accelerates the aging process. And this one works on a deeper level, affecting both your physical and mental well-being. I'm talking about letting stress become a constant, unmanaged companion. We all experience stress. It's a normal part of life, but chronic. Unresolved stress takes a significant toll on your body and mind, and it absolutely contributes to looking and feeling older than your years when you're constantly stressed. Your body is flooded with stress hormones like cortisol. Over time, elevated cortisol levels can disrupt nearly every process in your body. Physically, chronic stress can lead to increased inflammation, which, as we discussed with diet, accelerates cellular damage and contributes to the development of age-related diseases. It can affect your digestive system, making you feel uncomfortable and sluggish. It can disrupt your sleep patterns, creating a vicious cycle where stress makes it hard to sleep, and lack of sleep makes you more stressed. Stress can also contribute to weight gain, particularly around the abdomen, which is associated with increased health risks. Think about how stress shows up on your face. People under chronic stress often have more tense facial expressions, which can lead to deeper worry lines and frown lines over time. Stress can also exacerbate skin conditions and make your skin look dull and tired because it impacts circulation and the body's ability to repair itself. Beyond the physical signs, chronic stress has a profound impact on how you feel. It saps your energy, leaving you feeling constantly drained and overwhelmed. It affects your mood, making you more irritable, anxious, or even depressed. It can impair your memory and concentration, contributing to that frustrating feeling of brain fog. This constant state of worry and exhaustion makes you feel significantly older, less resilient, and less joyful. It's like carrying a heavy weight around all the time. And that burden makes everything feel harder and more tiring. The feeling of not being able to cope, of being constantly on edge, is deeply draining and ages you from the inside out. So, How do you break the habit of letting stress control you? It's not about eliminating stress entirely, which isn't realistic, but about developing healthy coping mechanisms and making stress management a priority. This is where making conscious choices about how you react to and handle daily pressures becomes incredibly important. Simple practices like deep breathing exercises can have an immediate calming effect. Taking just a few moments to breathe deeply can signal your nervous system to relax. Mindfulness or meditation for even 5 to 10 minutes a day can help train your mind to be less reactive to stressors. Physical activity, even gentle forms like walking or gardening, is a powerful stress reliever. It releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects, and helps your body process stress hormones. Spending time in nature, connecting with friends and loved ones, pursuing hobbies you enjoy, listening to music, or even keeping a gratitude journal. These are all simple yet effective ways to reduce stress and promote a sense of well-being. The key is finding what works for you and making it a regular practice. Don't wait until you're overwhelmed. Build these stress-reducing habits into your routine. It's about consciously carving out time for relaxation and activities that replenish your spirit. Learning to say no to commitments that are overwhelming and setting healthy boundaries can also significantly reduce stress. Prioritizing your mental and emotional health is just as important as prioritizing your physical health. By actively managing stress, you reduce the internal wear and tear on your body, improve your sleep, boost your mood, and free up energy that was previously consumed by worry. This makes you feel lighter, more resilient, and more genuinely youthful in your outlook and energy levels. It helps you navigate life's challenges with more grace and less strain. And that inner calm truly radiates outward. It's about cultivating a sense of peace amidst the everyday chaos. And that is a powerful anti-aging force. So, there you have it. We've talked about staying properly hydrated, getting enough quality sleep, choosing nourishing foods over processed ones, incorporating movement throughout your day instead of excessive sitting, and actively managing stress. These 5 seemingly simple habits, your water intake, your sleep patterns, your food choices, how much you move, and how you handle stress, are quietly shaping how you look and feel as the years go by. They aren't miracle cures, and changing habits takes effort and consistency. But the impact they have, both individually and especially when addressed together, is truly remarkable. Remember that painful reality we talked about at the beginning. That feeling of the outside catching up to or even surpassing how old you feel inside. Well, the surprise I wanted to share with you, the power I mentioned you hold, is simply this. You have far more control over those quiet signs of aging than you might think. It's easy to believe that looking and feeling older is just an inevitable march of time, something that happens to us. But the truth is, our daily habits are active participants in that process, and by making conscious, small changes to these fundamental parts of your day, ensuring you drink enough water, making sleep a priority, choosing foods that nourish you, moving your body regularly, and actively managing your stress, you are taking powerful steps to influence how gracefully and how vibrantly you age. You don't need expensive creams or drastic measures. You have the tools right within your reach, woven into the fabric of your daily life. The surprise is that these simple, accessible habits are the true foundation of feeling energetic and looking radiant at any age. They are the secret because they are often overlooked in favor of more complicated solutions. But they are incredibly effective. Starting with even just one of these habits, focusing on making a small, sustainable change can begin to shift the tide. Maybe it's committing to drinking 1 extra glass of water each morning, or trying to get to bed 15 minutes earlier tonight, or taking a short walk after dinner. Don't feel like you have to overhaul everything at once. Choose one area that resonates with you most, and focus on making a small, consistent change there. As you experience the positive effects, you'll feel more motivated to tackle another habit. Remember, small changes really do accumulate into significant improvements over time. Your body and mind are incredibly resilient, and they respond beautifully to consistent care and attention. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits resonates most with you? Are there any you feel you're already doing well? Or one you feel is a big challenge for you right now? Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Connecting with each other and sharing our journeys can be incredibly supportive. And if you found this video helpful, if it sparked some ideas or gave you a sense of hope and empowerment, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps this message reach more people who might benefit from it. And if you want more practical tips and encouragement for living your best life at every age, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Taking care of yourself is one of the most important things you can do, and it's never too late to start building habits that support your well-being. You have the power to influence how you look and feel. Regardless of the number of candles on your birthday cake, focus on progress. Be kind to yourself, and know that you are capable of making wonderful changes. Live your best life at every age,